Hello everybody, my name is Aud and welcome back to the Aud Narrations channel. Today we're reading a story titled, Why Has Only My Life Changed After Being Cheated On? Am I Being Played? As always, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. As it turns out, only about 5% of my viewers are actually subscribed, so if you hit the subscribe button, that will really help out the channel. Thank you in advance. Right, let's make a start. The post reads, I, 34 female, caught my husband, 38 male, cheating in October. We've been together 12 years, married for 1.5, with 3 kids and a home. I broke my phone and needed to use my husband's to figure out fixing it. One swipe over and his Reddit pops up with 3 years worth of disgusting comments on naked pictures, messages, and him sending dick pics. He gaslit me at first, saying he was just looking at porn and I was trying to change him, until I was able to provide proof it was interactions. He reluctantly admitted it was cheating after I was adamant about leaving. I still don't think he thinks that he did anything wrong. Nevertheless, he deleted the app and Facebook, which I thought was his attempt to hide stuff there too. He claimed he'd seek counselling and start showing me he loved me. Our relationship has always been rocky. He spends all of his time on his phone or playing video games while I work full-time and care for our kids on my own. He did step up and start helping, bought me flowers, etc., but all that lasted about 2 weeks. Our relationship hasn't changed at all. He doesn't show me attention, especially not the kind he did to these random girls. I feel like I'm the only one paying for his mistake. I obsess over things he said, and how I wasn't good enough for him, and how I have to be good enough so I can't show my feelings. I'm in a constant state of self-loathing, and I can't bring it up because it's me nagging, and it's more reason to push him away. And now he seems depressed. It makes me think, because I took those interactions from him, am I being played for letting this slide, or because it's easier than him being alone? Am I fighting a losing battle? Let's have a look at some of the comments. Someone left a comment saying, so, here is some advice, and it might come across as criticism, but I assure you it's not, because I don't think any of us know what to do when betrayal hits us. You feel like you're the only one suffering because it sounds like you rug swept and went straight into reconciliation. He hasn't felt any consequences. He doesn't show the love and care and effort it should be because he knows you aren't going anywhere. He's confident you're not going anywhere, so why would he work on himself? You need to make him feel consequences. He needs to know he can't take you for granted. He needs to know if he wants a relationship with you, he needs to work his ass off for it. He should be earning a chance at a relationship with you. Separate, tell him to stay elsewhere, contact an attorney and find your legal options. If he doesn't leave, do an in-house separation, setting up visitation schedule for the kids, and enforce that schedule where he needs to take the kids on his visitation time, without your presence. Stop cooking, cleaning and doing errands for him. No more couple time, family time, and no more attending family and social events as a couple. Go as low contact as you can with him. Start getting dolled up, and go out with him and don't tell him where you're going. Even if you have nothing to do but sit in a coffee shop or in your car or read a book, show him you won't be waiting around for him. If he wants a chance at reconciliation, he should be earning it. He should be in therapy finding out why he cheats. He should be researching affairs and seeking out resources to help him in self-growth. He should be learning how to be a good father and husband. He isn't going to try unless he feels what losing his wife and kids feels like. He's not falling into a depression because he misses what he was doing. He's falling into depression because he's avoiding working on himself and his relationship. Until he shows you that he is a partner worth being with, until he shows you he is ready to make life changes and earn a chance to be with you, he doesn't deserve to be your partner and living life as if he hasn't caused you and your relationship great harm. They treat you how you allow them to treat you. Someone replied saying she needs to read Leave a Cheater, Gain a Life. And someone else replied to the comment saying, this is the way. It appears you guys just jumped right over the hard part. The only thing is, it doesn't work that way. It sounds like sex addiction is a major part of the equation here. Sex addiction being the disease and porn being the symptom. Probably Instagram and OnlyFans too. I do a financial deep dive on what he spends on sex. I hope I'm wrong, but what you found and what he admitted to sounds exactly like a friend of mine's story. You'll probably not like what you find. Someone else left a comment saying, you've been together 12 years and only married less than 2 with 3 kids. I'm going to say this and I don't mean it harshly against you, but he didn't marry you out of love. You stuck around for 10.5 years playing his wife without actually being his wife, which I guarantee he used to his advantage. But I can tell you with full confidence he's been cheating for years. He won't change. He doesn't love you. He's not going to quit. The absolute best thing for you to do is get your ducks in a row and get a divorce. OP replied saying, I spend a lot of time and energy trying to convince myself this isn't true, but he was basically forced into marrying me, so the mental gymnastics are hard. Someone replied saying, hope you find peace in your decision and do what's best for you. Your kids need a happy mom. Will it suck? Yeah, 100%, but you'll heal. It's a journey and you deserve to love yourself and someone to love you because they want to, not because they have to tolerate you. OP writes a part 2 titled, Update. Why has only my life changed after being cheated on? The post reads, "First, thank you all for the advice. I've been dealing with a horrible relationship for so long that I know my friends are over listening to me complain with no action, so this was helpful. I did lay out on the table that I needed some time apart because I felt like my life had flipped upside down and he wasn't putting in any effort to put it back together. His response, 'I work hard and I'm too tired, so do whatever you want.' Whoa. Quite the reply. So I'm meeting with a divorce lawyer this week and starting the process. I'm less sad about losing the person and more sad to lose what my dream was for raising a family. It's better than what we're going through now, and I want my kids to grow up around real love." So it begins. Someone left a comment saying, "You've wasted enough time on him already. It's time to see about yourself now and cut the cord. Your kids are priority number one, and you don't need an albatross around your neck anymore. When someone shows you who they are, believe them, definitely." Someone else left a comment quoting, "I'm too tired to do whatever you want." And they write, "When people tell you clearly who they are, believe them. Your visit to a lawyer is the correct step in regaining your life. Once you gather some speed and understand your plan, your life will only improve, losing dead weight, not experiencing the lying, minimization, and crazy making. Once he starts to lose his comfort of his double life and understanding that you are empowering yourself, be prepared for him to show all kinds of antics, backpedaling, promises, love bombing, the cold shoulder, and other disordered behavior. Please do a deep dive on all of the things financially right away. So often we read here in this about partners scuttling the ship by opening lines of credit or credit cards, making large purchases or changing retirement plans last minute. Take a snapshot of anything you share financially, including his paycheck receipts, bills, mortgages. You may also find some advice on r/divorce finance. One of the biggest obstacles for divorcing women is being held back due to a lack of funds. I can also provide you with some specific podcasts or advice regarding leaving abusive dynamics and divorce from lawyers' point of view. If you're interested, just reply. Stop talking about your piece of shit soon-to-be ex, read up on the 180 regarding sharing living space in short term, and get your ducks in a row. Do not do anything for him in the meantime." Someone else left a comment saying, "One piece of advice to help you deal with everything. You will actually be thankful for all this one day. Once you start to heal and eventually find a life you can be proud of, you'll realize you never would have been in this situation to make that happen without what you've been through. You'll meet someone worth it one day, and you will, but don't rush it. You never would have met them based on experience and timing if anything had gone different in your life. But trust issues are something you'll have to figure out. Might be a struggle, but it's something to look forward to. Also, the best thing you can do for your kids is to show them the correct example of love and trust. They'll be better off having that example than living with a toxic relationship. Good work to get you where you've gotten. A lot of people never do." Someone else left a comment saying, "Stay strong, sister. You can't start healing and moving forward when the one who has hurt you is still there, still pushing the knife in. Once you put some daylight between you and him, your life will be changing for the better. Not for him, not so much. Just remember, for the phoenix to rise from the ashes, everything has to be burnt down first." Ooh, fancy finish. Right, what do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss the latest upload. Alrighty, we'll have to finish there for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.